Hello everyone, going to do another part 2 on the follow-up of the SHPAVVER 7-head razor. Alright, today I did what I guess we call it a wet shave. I didn't go like the first time, just go out of the shower and not use anything. This time I used something called Dr. Squatch shaving shea butter, and I tried to using that with this, and I can tell you for the most part it did a pretty good job. I mean, I'd say to shave my entire head and my face and my neck, 10 minutes. Now, if you're not familiar with Dr. Squatch, I will put the link down below. It's not a shaving cream, it's a shea butter, so it's a little bit thicker than shaving cream. Where I was concerned, would it really hurt the blades? Would it hurt the performance of the shaver? And it didn't. I can honestly tell you though that despite the fact it only took 10 minutes, I spent about another 5 to 7 minutes cleaning the heads out. Now the good thing about this shaver is it's a magnetic head. It comes apart like this, and I can tell you inside here there was a lot of shea butter in there. So I had pretty much rinses under hot water a few times, as well as this part right here. You can do it. It's the good thing about these things. And of course it goes right back on. Now it has 2 modes. This is 7500 mode. That's a 7000 RPM mode. I spent the whole time on the 7500 RPM mode. Like I said, 10 minutes. Anyone remember the old Victor Kiam commercials back in the 1980s and 90s for Remington? He would go, as close as a razor or your money back. Now listen, is it as close as a razor? Well, it's not razor smooth, but man, it's close. Again, for about $35 right now, this is all you get. But you see, you get this, and you get the a charging cord for it. I know a lot of these things usually come with different fittings. I know some come with clippers, an exfoliation brush, a rubber scrubber, a nose trimmer. Nope, this is what you see is what you get right here. Body trimmer. No, I mean, I would think you could pretty much use this all over your body if you want to. Your arms, your legs, your pits, I guess. But despite the cleaning, I was worried, would it perform again? And after I got done with my head, I went on my face, and I can honestly tell you, over here, my face, pretty much almost as smooth as my head. If not, actually, I would say it's actually smoother than my head. That's how good it did. The problem was underneath the neck here, which has always been a problem for me, even with regular razor blades. I don't care if it's from Dollar Shave Club, Harry's, Gillette. Unless you have a new blade, I usually have to go in this area a few times. And because my hair is very coarse in general, especially down here, I usually have to go against the grain to get it shaven down there. Now around this part right here, this was really tough, so I usually pretty much had to get a regular razor and just straighten it out for the goatee. But other than that, with the shea butter with this thing, it performed very well. So right now I can say I would recommend it. I mean, how durable are these things? I don't know. This is the only the second time I've used this. I'm going to let it go for 3 days, and this time when I do shave, I'm usually going to go This is going to be a dry shave. I'm going to go out of the shower, let it dry, and just go both my head and face using nothing but the razor, and we'll find out how well it does. And I plan to charge it up again at 100% like it was for the last shave with the shea butter, and we'll see how well it does using nothing compared to the shea butter. Is there a trade-off? Now I can honestly tell you that even though it's not as smooth as the razor, the trade-off, and this is pretty big, is there is no irritation for me. And I don't have sensitive skin, but today I was able to use aftershave up here, and usually when you use a razor and you put aftershave on, you could feel sting, you can feel burn, and you can feel sting for a few hours. Not today. So the trade-off is you may not get the razor smooth performance, but there is no irritation. Listen, for me, at this stage of the game, not having to be clean shaven no more, since I'm retired, I can live with that. If I really need to be clean shaven for a special occasion or for whatever, I'll use a razor. But right now, this thing, so much easier, so much faster, and not having to worry about razor blades and shaving cream, and much easier to clean this pulling the head off than a razor blade. And I usually use the Dollar Shave Club razor, the executive razor, which is a good razor, by the way. I've been using them for years now. Before that I was using the Gillette Mach 3, another pretty decent razor. But so far I can honestly say for about $35, $39, and I'll have the link down below for Amazon, this is pretty good. So I'll have another review on it after I do a dry shave, and then I will do another one, let it grow again 3 days later, and I will use electric shave, and I'll compare those two shaves with the shea butter, and I'll tell you how it performs. Being that it did good with the shea butter, despite the fact it did take a little while to clean. I mean, I had to use a lot of hot water and put it in the sink a few times, but it came clean, and it continued to perform. So hey, again, the reliability or durability of a $35 razor, head shaver, who knows? But right now, as far as performance goes, it has done very well. So comments down below. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll be back in about 4 days with part 3 of the SHPAVVER 7-head head shaver. You all have a good night now.